and welcome back once again, international friends, dreamers, shifters, light guardians. Thank you so much for joining in for another one of our inspirational team meditations. Sending you guys so many good vibes. So many good vibes, like over 10 of them. No, 12. No, 20. 20 good vibes coming your way. You can have all the good vibes. Thank you everyone so much for joining. For those of you who tuned in, do me a favor, drop an 1111 in the chat. Let me just make a slight adjustment here to the audio. Perfect. All right. Let me just bring that down just a little bit. All right. Okay. Cool. Drop an 1111 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay. If the audio sounds fine. For those of you tuned in on YouTube, as I'm just gonna pull open the chat here, and as we were doing that, let's begin our practice literally by just inviting some movement into our body, inviting some awareness into our body. So you can begin just by rolling the shoulders, begin by connecting with your breath. We're going to be moving into a little bit of some physical body massage in the next moments. Looks like the TikTok feed is just, I don't know what it's doing. I think my phone's crashing. That's what's happening on the TikTok feed. So we're just going to take a moment here to just begin our meditation, begin this opportunity to just bring awareness to our physical body, bring some stretches. We're going to physically massage our body in the next moment. If it's your first time here, go ahead, drop a 333 in the comments down below. So go ahead, get some nice big stretches. Aloha and good morning to all the amazing people who are tuning in. We've got so many cool people. We've got you, we've got that other person, we've got that guy with the hat, we've got that girl with the hair, we've got the whole team here. So thank you so much, everyone. So again, just bringing some movement into your body, listening to your body. What does your body need right now as you just invite it to breathe in this moment? And then we're gonna move into a little bit of a physical massage. So just take a moment here, deep, gentle inhales through the nose or the mouth. Nice soft exhale. As you do a little gentle breathing on the inhale and the exhale, imagine yourself just kind of like removing any sort of stagnant energy on the exhale. So the exhale literally becomes kind of like this like clearing breath, this cleansing breath. So go ahead and just take another few of those as we begin bringing awareness into this moment. So go ahead, deep, gentle inhales. Nice soft exhale. Do another one of those. Inhale. Nice soft exhale. Beautiful. All right, give me 2 seconds here. I just have to restart the feed on TikTok. It looks like we're good to go though. So, all right, okay, we're cool. Okay, so for everybody here, begin to bring awareness to your body physically just by massaging your body. So again, if you're just joining in, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. So physically begin massaging your body. Again, I kind of like to think of this as in like in the same way you like take a shower and you like rub your body with soap. Kind of do this, but instead of your soap, it's like your fingers. And instead of scrubbing yourself with soap, it's like massaging yourself deeply. So again, as we do this, we're literally just helping open up the energy channels. Straighten up your spine, roll your shoulders back. And as we are doing this part of the practice, I want to invite you to be able to reflect and even share if you feel called. What are you grateful for right now? What are you grateful for today? So for everybody here in the chat, go ahead, leave a comment if you wish. It's totally optional of something that you are grateful for in this moment. And then we'll read a couple of those things on screen together as we move through this practice. So again, as we're doing this, literally just taking a moment here to just really listen to your body. What does your body need today? How does it feel? Do you guys got your water nearby? Do you got some tea? So just allowing yourself to really just open up the energy channels, massaging even the places where you can really like feel the tension. Like that's kind of the idea, right? Like I want you to kind of like, as you're massaging, you're also kind of scanning your body. So like you might be really tense. For example, like I can feel I'm really tense, like kind of in my shoulder, in my back. But until I kind of start massaging it, I almost don't notice it, right? Like suddenly the pain just kind of like, it just kind of masks itself. But as soon as you start paying attention to it, you're like, ooh, actually, yeah, I should send a little bit of love there, like just a little bit. So find those parts where you're really just like opening yourself up, where there might be any sort of, again, just kind of like really just sort of locked in energy. Great place to be able to experiment with this if you're comfortable is even massaging like the lower underside of the arm. So again, just kind of like using your thumbs, using the tips of your fingers. This spot right here is for a lot of people like super, super, super sensitive, but it's also a place where there's like usually like a lot of energy that's kind of like built up there. So again, as we're massaging, it's not just like helping like kind of like open up the energy channels, but it's literally helping clear energy from the fascia. So the fascia is again like part of the muscle structure, and our energy, like our like psychological mental energy, it literally gets like stuck in those parts of our body. So in the same way, you know, you got to like clean up your room, you got to clean your car. This is exactly what we're doing with our body. So again, I'm going to read some of those comments in the chat. Just continue massaging. For those of you who are new here for the first time, again, go ahead, drop those 333s in the chat. Other people will welcome you in as myself. And what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be continuing to massage our body. So find those spots, massaging your back. And then from there, we're going to go into some EFT, some emotional freedom tapping, some affirmations. From there, we'll go into our laughter practice meditation. Then from there, we'll go into like our mindfulness practice. Today's mindfulness practice is going to be pretty cool. I think some of you are going to be like, ooh, like I like this, like I needed this. So stay tuned for that. I'll explain a little bit more as we go. So again, I'm just massaging my lower half of my body. Eventually, you're going to want to get all the way to the bottom of your feet if you are able. So just finding all of those spots in your body and massaging like the back of the calves, massaging like the back of the knees. You actually hold a lot of energy in the back of your knees as well. So beautiful. I am Crystal Healer. It says grateful for the sunshine this morning. Beautiful. Absolutely. And for those of you tuned in on YouTube, I'll read more of the comments as well as I'm balancing on one foot and massaging. This is the hardest part of the meditation. It's like balancing like this because I got like one foot up and I'm reading from the chat at the same time. So for those of you on YouTube, if you haven't yet, do me a favor and like this video on YouTube. Like I think that helps the algorithm. I really don't know at this point, but if you guys want to like this video, that is greatly appreciated. So reading the gratitude comments down in the chat. Good morning, Sarah. Sarah, one of our new Patreon supporters, says grateful for the sky. Beautiful. Julia says grateful for how far I've come and the journey I've had. Awesome. Beautiful, Julia. Morphic, I am grateful I actually woke up in time for this. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Crystal, you did it. We were partying pretty hard last night on that tarot broadcast, I know. Influx says grateful for creativity and jewelry making. Temple bracelets are forming. So again, even as I'm like reading these gratitude comments, allow yourself to just kind of like receive the collective gratitude that we're creating here as a team. That's one of the really cool parts about like, again, like us doing this as a team. You guys get to vibe together. Like that's what we're doing. We're vibing together. So again, I'm just massaging the lower part of my body. I'm massaging the bottom of my feet. Really take a moment here. If you've already done the feet, you can work your way up top, but really take a moment, dig in deep to the bottom of the feet. Solomon says, I am grateful to have a supportive community. Awesome. Solomon, again, one of our recent Patreon supporters. Happy to have you here, dude. Erica, grateful for these broadcasts, and Eckhart Tolle going live on YouTube for the first time this Saturday. Yeah, I saw your post on that, Erica. That's dope. Felicity says, I am grateful for all my friends and family as well as the peeps that are about to enter my life. So grateful for another year around the sun, beautiful weather on my birthday. Yo, it's Felicity. It's Felicity's birthday. Happy birthday to Felicity. Go ahead, you guys can wish her happy birthday in the chat. Grateful for this team, good vibes in the morning and new opportunities today. Awesome. All right, okay, if there's any other gratitude ones, I apologize, I missed those, but let's get right into the next part of the meditation. So again, just taking a moment here, massage the upper part of your body. So again, kind of like massage those upper parts of the neck, massaging even just the jaw, massaging just underneath the chin. Be very gentle here, like don't like, you know, like hurt yourself, obviously, just be very gentle. And again, just kind of like digging in a little bit deep underneath the layers. Thank you again, everyone, for joining. Like we have new people joining on the weekly basis. And again, us doing this, as we do this, really just allow yourself to like bring awareness to your body and just focus gratitude. Just focus gratitude on like any part of your body and be like, oh, thank you, cheeks. Thank you, cute cheeks. You guys got cute cheeks. Look at those cheeks. Like, is that cute? Like, what, cheeks are so weird. Somehow we have this like coding inside of us where it's like, oh yeah, like cheeks are cute. Like something inside of us tells us that like smiles are adorable, and they are, you're adorable. So just massaging the top of your head here. Go ahead, give yourself like a scratch, almost like you're like a dog or something like that. Be like, and wag your tail, make some noise. Beautiful. All right. Massage your temples. And again, as you're massaging your temple, you can almost imagine you're like massaging like your consciousness. Massage your third eye. Make some sound effects. All right. Okay. From here, just do a quick little shake. So deep inhale, exhale. Just go with the exhale and go. Not super hard. Just kind of like a light, gentle one. We'll just do 2 more of those. Inhale. A little bit of a shake it up again, just kind of clearing any stagnant energy. 1 more of those. Inhale. Beautiful. All right, let's move into our EFT tapping. We'll kind of move through this as smoothly as possible, that way so we can spend a little bit more time in the meditation practice, the main meditation practice. Like, this is all meditation practice, but again, when we do this, for those of you who are new, the reason why we're doing this is because we're creating like this routine and this practice and this vigilance and this momentum and this consistency that's helping us create and cultivate more awareness. It's helping physically help our bodies, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, energetically. So for the next part of the practice, what we're going to do here, this is known as emotional freedom tapping, gently tapping around your face, around your neck. You can really do this anywhere, but just kind of focusing here for now. And as we're doing this, we're going to speak words of affirmation. So you guys are going to leave some affirmations down in the chat. We're going to read those in air. And again, it's kind of cool because like we get like the collective group affirmation when we do this. So gently tapping, and as you're doing this, you're literally opening up the energy channels. And as you speak affirmations, you're like encoding this energy into your field. So this is kind of like, this is basically like a hack. It's kind of like we didn't even know this was a thing, but it's a thing. So gently tapping here. You can close your eyes, keep your eyes open, and begin bringing in affirmations. So you can say like, I am affirmation. So I am growing. I am grateful. I am graceful. I am continuing to learn new things every day. I am reconnecting with parts of my heart. I am clearing the dust off the lens of my heart. I am helping others by helping myself. Ooh, that's an important one. I am releasing patterns of shame and guilt. I am learning every day. I am inspired. I am empowered. I am a light worker. I am a light guardian. I am a dreamer awakening within the dream. So go ahead, team. Leave your affirmations down in the chat and we'll read those together. And again, as we read those, it's like a collective thing where you get to kind of receive all that energy together. So we'll keep an eye open for those as they come in. Thank you again, everyone, for joining. You guys are the best. Like, seriously, like, you guys are doing this practice for you. Like, this is for you. But then the ripple is much further. I am in need of a haircut. That's true. That's the truest affirmation of the day. I am inspired. I am empowered. I am expanding into the infinite realms of this psychedelic ocean of magic that we are all a part of. Beautiful. Go ahead, leave your other affirmations in the chat. I am cleansed. I am healed. Cutie saying I am alone, and that's an okay affirmation. You can say that. I am alone. That's okay. Being alone is a very powerful place to be. There's a lot to learn when you're alone. Absolutely. I am calm. I am tranquil. I am peace, says Reframe Queen. Beautiful. I am everything I am, have been, and have yet to be, says Kristen. Morphic says, I am light as a feather, firm as a tree. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one. I am the butterfly. Caw-caw! Wait, that's not the sound a butterfly makes. Have you heard the butterflies that sound like crows? Caw-caw! Caw-caw! What dream are we in here? Whose dream is this? Is this your dream or my dream? Anyways, I like the idea that someday you guys are probably going to have like a false awakening where you guys are going to like wake up, but you're not actually awake. And then you're going to tune in for these meditations. And then halfway through your dream meditation, you'll realize that you're still sleeping. Let me know when that happens. It's bound to happen. So again, just finishing off here, we'll do a few more affirmations. I am excited to create new expressions of myself, says Star Soul. Erica, I am patient and becoming more creative with focused intent. I am paying attention to my breath. Beautiful. I am feeling good. Good. In another dimension, they sound like butterfly crow. Anyways, finish it up here. So, I am presence. I am breath. I am kindness. I am love. Crystal Healer, I am grounded and protected by love and light. I am ready to kick butt and shift paradigms. Beautiful. Take a little bit of a moment here, just shake it up a bit. Reminder for anybody tuned in on TikTok and Instagram, I encourage you guys to jump over to YouTube. So make sure you jump over to my YouTube, and then you can join in with our chat there. I forgot to put in my profile link today, but either way, if you go to my profile link and then it'll say my YouTube, and then you jump over to YouTube. So Crystal Healer, I would encourage you, if you're able to, tune in on YouTube, and then like the majority of the chat's there. There's not as much chat on TikTok and Instagram. That's because most people are on the YouTube right now, which we can see. There's like literally like 20 people. So okay, let's move. Ooh, oh man, that was the one. That was like that was like a hiccup while drinking water. That hurt. Whatever just happened there, my muscles like. Ugh. All right, okay. Let's move into our laughter practice meditation. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. So laughter practice meditation is, again, a very powerful way to be able to help practice tapping into this expression of ecstatic joy. This is like a natural state of our being. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take a deep inhale, nice soft exhale. Then we're going to take another deep inhale, and you can kind of put your hands like kind of like this as we breathe. And then you're going to focus on the exhale. So it's going to sound like this. It's going to go ha, 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 and then the ha sound becomes a laughter. It goes ha, 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 ha. And so this practice is actually a very powerful practice, which is also basically helping with the dissolution of the ego, the dissolving of the ego. Because there's absolutely, for some of us, there's going to be a stronger voice inside of us that's going to say like, you're not allowed to laugh. There's you're stop it, stop laughing and stuff like that. And no shame if that's like something inside you. And again, if you generally don't feel like laughing, that's okay. Feel whatever you need to feel, but at the same time, if it's more of that voice where it's like, I'm not allowed to laugh because someone told me I'm not allowed to laugh or something like that, this is a powerful way to be able to claim that power back. So follow my lead. We're going to work through this and do your best to just kind of like get any weird laughs. And I want you guys to like type your laughs in the chat after the first round, and we'll do 2 rounds. So allow this to just be a practice of being in the present moment. So this is a very powerful practice. So even just by watching me, it will like help you laugh. So do whatever works for you. Just observe, join in, whatever works for you. We'll build ourselves up, and then the cascading laughter will go for probably about like 20 seconds. All right, okay, here we go. All right, let's do 2 breaths together, and then we'll move into the laughter breath. So deep inhale together. Through the mouth, get a lot of oxygen. Nice big exhale. Another one of those. Deep inhale, straighten up the spine. Nice big exhale. And here we go. Deep inhale together. Focus just on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Try and get like some sort of like weird laughter noise. Try and get like the woodpecker laugh where it's like oh, like the Woody Woodpecker laugh. Is that it? I was thinking more like that's a weird laugh. Keep going, 10 more seconds. Throw in some silent laugh if you can make it. The Howl's Moving Castle dog laugh. 3, 2, 1. Breathe, relax. Whew. Take a moment here. Grab a drink of water if you need it. And as you take a drink of water, just allow yourself to kind of like really just kind of like even like bless this water with intention. So like, as I drink this water, I drink in my power for the present moment. Nom, 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 nom. So go ahead, take some water. Delicious. Seriously, it is. Whoever invented water, like props out to them. Like water flavor, I could live off that stuff. So all right, awesome. Let's do one more round of the laughter practice. Again, you guys are doing great, especially if this is your first time joining in and you're just like, damn, Daniel, these guys are weird and I like it. Like welcome to our little world of weird and stuff like that. Again, I like to think when you guys tune into these shows, yeah, it's a meditation, but also it's almost kind of like a variety show or something like that, where it's basically just me embarrassing myself for an hour straight and you guys get to cringe laugh at me. And then we get to cringe laugh together. It's actually really exciting. Let's move into another cringe laughter meditation. I don't even know what that is. All right, okay, let's move into another one of our laughter practices. So together, just take a moment here. Relax your shoulders. Super cereal right now. It's hard for you to say that. Okay. All right. Deep inhale together. Here we go. Deep inhale. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. You go and think of something silly. Kittens with mittens, dogs with hats. What? You're going to try and get that weird laugh. The donkey laugh. Ow. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and keep a gentle smile on your face. Keep like 10% smile on your face. Just 10%, not 20, only 10%. The kind of smile where it's like it makes your dimples come out, where it's like like that kind of smile where like someone says something silly about the teacher and you're just like, don't laugh. She will destroy you if you laugh. And then you're just sitting in the front row, and this is like in grade 9, and like and you're just like sitting next to your friend, and you're just sitting there and you're just like like that type of laugh. And then eventually your like nose just explodes and you're like oh god, sorry, I feel like I like spat on the screen there. I apologize. Anyways, good times, nostalgia, right? All right, did you guys type in what your laugh sounded like? Damn it, why did this? That always happens whenever. Have you guys noticed that? If you're like reading, if you're saying something and then you read something, you accidentally say it. Like that's literally what happened. I was like, tell me about your laughs, but then I looked, and then Tex wrote something about cats and watermelon hats, and then I read that, and I'm like, yeah, like tell me about your cats. So let's just take a moment here to tell each other about our cats. That's a thing now. I mean, I'm not going to stop it, but beautiful. All right. Again, I remind you guys to, if you can do this, to implode with laughter. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a laughter implosion. When you do these practices, it adds another level when you put a mirror. If you're doing this with a mirror, so like right now, like I'm doing this on my Instagram, so like that's kind of my mirror. You guys can do this with a mirror in front of you too. And when you do this, like I encourage you to kind of like eye gaze with yourself in the mirror, and then just put your video or whatever nearby, put your phone nearby. It's a very, very powerful way to be able to drop into deeper parts of meditation. So we're going to move into our next practice, our more mindfulness practice in the next little bit. Before we do that, of course, huge thank you, as always, to our Patreon supporters who help make this possible. So again, for those of you who are even just like a little bit new to the community and what it is that we got going on here, again, these broadcasts are made possible thanks to our support collectively as a community. The work that I do here doing these broadcasts, this is my full-time job. This is my full-time devotion, and I'm super grateful to be able to do it. It's obviously something that's been building over the years. So again, if you guys really value the work that we're creating here as a community, and you also want to be able to dive deeper, you want to connect further with our like inner circle, our private team space, definitely check out the Patreon. Again, that's a monthly micro contribution. You can sign up there at the $5 level. If you sign up at the $11 level or higher, you can join as what we refer to a leading member. And so leading members get private access to the rest of our team chat. They can join our collaborative work period for conscious creators. So if you're like a conscious creator, you're like building a business and stuff like that, definitely check into becoming a leading member. And you get access to me as a conscious media creation coach, and you get to join our on-air team podcast. Speaking of which, tonight, 8 p.m. EST, for everybody here, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube and join in again for our team podcast tonight at 8 p.m. EST, and it's going to be a free flow conscious discussion. So for those of you on TikTok and Instagram, my Patreon link is in my profile. For those of you on YouTube, it's like in the video, it's like in the button up top or in the info if you're on mobile. And shout out to our recent Patreon supporters. Shout out to Hannah, shout out to Donald, aka Tex, shout out to Sarah, and shout out to Lily. We're currently at 170, working our way up towards 177. So thank you again, everyone, for your support in all forms. Drop a 777 in the chat if you're thinking of signing up to the Patreon in the future, and drop an 1111 in the chat if you're already signed up for the Patreon. And yeah, huge support, huge shout out to all the support. You guys are awesome. We're working towards reaching 200 by the end of the month. I know that's crazy, but I'm just aiming for it. I think I may be doing tarot broadcasts literally this afternoon before we even do our regular broadcast. We'll see. We'll see. So, okay. Y'all ready to meditate? And I literally just heard 5 people disconnect from the feed. I could hear do the cringe. Okay. What we're going to do for today's meditation, watch, even though like, yeah, this is like playful, and part of the playfulness is actually to help you kind of like relax and open up. What we're going to do for this part of the practice, this is a really, really important part of the practice where we kind of like, this is like what I would think of like is like the magic school bus part of the practice, where we like go on a little adventure, and every broadcast that we do, it's like a different little adventure. Today's broadcast, today's meditation, what we are going to do, we are going to spend time connecting with a very special being, a very special archetype. Follow my lead. We are going to spend time hanging out with the archetype of the Mother Gaia, of Mother Earth, of Gaia, of like kind of like the divine feminine archetype, whatever that may appear to be as you, like a kind of like an anthropomorphic embodiment of the consciousness of the earth. No big deal. That's sure, why not? Duh. Let's just do that for fun. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to start off the meditation by doing a gentle calibration. We do this at the beginning every single time. Shout out again to those of you, I was just saw some 777s there in the chat. Yo, Self-Love Singer, thank you so much for dropping in the 777s. Okay, so the first part of the meditation is going to be the calibration. We're going to imagine a white light from our chest kind of like moving throughout our body, helping our body relax. That's just the first part. The second part, we arrive at what we refer to as the Nexus Platform, or the Nexus Waypoint. This is kind of like a platform that's between space. It's like a hyperspace platform. You can imagine it as being kind of like very ancient or even kind of futuristic. It's up to you. And imagine like the sky being like the nebula, the stars, or like psychedelic geometry. And then there's a portal in front of you, and then walk through that portal. And then that portal is going to take you into like a magical forest, like the most magical forest that you can imagine. And then from there, we're going to go on a little bit of a journey, and we're going to connect with Mother Earth. And your objective in this is to be able to just kind of like be really present, help it really relax you, and for it to also be a place to be able to tap into deep wisdom, and in some cases to be able to tap into like a dialogue that can help open up healing, that can allow you to just kind of be in the presence that is already inside of you. So that's kind of the idea. This story is helping us connect to an energy that is already inside of us. Pretty cool, right? Okay, and then from there, we'll wrap it up. We'll go into our standing practice, and then we'll do our chakra practice, and then we'll wrap it up, and we'll stick around. We'll do some Q&A for a little bit longer. If you guys are ready, if you guys resonate with that, drop an 1111 in the chat, and let's get ready to do this. Grab a drink of water, get yourself comfortable, and let's get ready to drop in. I'm just turning the fan off in the background. Beautiful. All right, blow your nose if you need to. Okay. All right. You guys ready? I don't have Kleenex on my face, do I? That's the worst. All right. So again, reminder, this is just practice. That's literally what this is. This is literally practice. Practicing dropping into our heart space. Practicing flexing our imagination. Practicing kind of like allowing ourselves to relax, giving our body, our nervous system permission to relax, experiencing these deeper states of awareness, and then again, allowing us to kind of carry this awareness with us beyond this. So in the same way this is practice, our everyday life is kind of what we're practicing for. So you carry the mindfulness with you. So simply by taking part in these meditations and these broadcasts, it will literally help you kind of like level up, cultivate consciousness, and again, just allow you to kind of like bring this awareness into your everyday life. Quick reminder, Friday's meditation. Fridays is like our extra special meditation. And we imagine ourselves like activating our light guardian archetype. And then we gather around a tree and we do a chakra meditation, and it sends out like positive intention out into the grid. It's super powerful. We do it every Friday. If you can tune in Friday, please do, and dress up for it. Dress up as like your like activated light guardian archetype, your wizard self. Shout out to Star Soul. After this, everybody here, we're about to get into this. This is just really, really cool. I have to mention it. Everybody here, check out the team chat and check out the poetry and art section. Star Soul actually shared an image that they made of the visual representation of like the Friday meditations of the light guardians around the tree. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, check it out. So shout out to Star Soul and give a nice little thank you to Star Soul in the chat. Like, you guys are going to be impressed by it. You're going to be like, what? Like, he made it? Like, he actually drew it? And they did. And it looks phenomenal. So check that out. Star Soul, thank you so much, dude. I'll have to, looking forward to being able to share that once it's officially completed and you give me the go ahead. So, all right. So with that said, grab your crystals, grab your light guardian crystals if you got them. And let's just take a moment here to begin this next part of the meditation. And this will just be for probably about like 15 minutes, not even that. 1,500 hours. Time is an illusion. All good. All right. Thank you again, everyone. You guys are beautiful. Let's do it. Okay. Awesome. All right. For everybody here, go ahead. Leave the chat for now. So, no, there should be minimal chat for the next little bit because that means we're all meditating. All right, when you guys are ready, just kind of roll your shoulders, straighten up your spine, and let's get ready to connect into the worlds within, into the heart space. So, excuse me. All right, team, let's do this. So, when you're ready, gently close your eyes. And as you listen to my voice, gently begin to bring awareness to your breath. Deep, gentle inhales through the nose and the mouth. Soft, gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Continuing to find a natural rhythm, straightening up your spine, relaxing your face, finding a comfortable position for your hands. Again, if you're here for the first time, no worries. This is still something that is for both beginners and more advanced participants. As you breathe here, literally just giving your nervous system permission to relax. And we'll begin by calibrating our body by visualizing a white light at the center of our chest. And as this white light expands throughout our body, we'll gently bring attention to wherever it moves and giving those parts of the body permission to relax. Like filling a cup with water, we are filling ourselves up with love. We are filling ourselves up with consciousness. Feeling and visualizing this white light at the center of your chest, feeling it expand through your shoulders, down your arms, past your elbows, all the way to your fingertips, allowing those parts of the body to relax. Visualizing and imagining this white light moving down through your torso, your hips, past your groin, all the way down past your legs, your knees, right down to your toes, allowing those parts of the body to relax. Visualizing and feeling this energy moving up through the body, up the spine, all the way up the back of the neck, through the face, all the way to the top of the head, filling yourself up with this beautiful white light. And then from here, just visualizing this white light again, just kind of like expanding beyond the body. So kind of like a little white light egg around you, and just allowing yourself to really feel it. And again, literally just flexing your imagination. Like you don't have to literally feel it, but just visualize it. That's fine. Your visualization actually creates the pathway for the energy itself to flow. So feeling this white light throughout and around our body, in our aura field. Beautiful. Continuing to gently breathe here, relax your face, and we'll visualize ourselves at the Nexus Platform. So again, this is like a platform that's kind of between realms, between space. So visualize yourself arriving here, and it's like this platform floating in space, and you can see the nebulas or psychedelic imagery around you. And in front of you, there's a portal. And this portal is the portal we will be walking through. And it's very much just like a door. It's quite simple. You literally walk through it as you would a door. And so together here, walk up to the portal. And when you're ready, gently breathe and step through the portal as you arrive on the other side, inside of this beautiful forest. And so taking the moment here to connect with your breath and begin to bring awareness to your sensations. focusing on the textures, feeling the dirt underneath your feet, visualizing the trees all around you, and make this forest like more magical than normal. Like it's not just a forest you would find just like somewhere around the corner or something like that. Like this forest is like almost like a forest that's kind of like partly in another dimension, or it's like almost like from Avatar or something like that. And so walk through this forest, and as you do, focusing on the sensations, this is a part of your practice. How real can you make this feel? Feeling the dirt underneath your feet, and with each step, I want you to really take a moment to connect with the healing energy that comes up through your feet. Feeling this cool energy moving up through your feet. So just absorbing it in through your soles, and just imagine yourself taking a moment here to just stand still and breathe. As you breathe in, literally breathe in this like cooling energy up from your feet. Even feel it kind of run up through your legs, all the way up through your torso, your spine, right to your tip of your head and through your arms. And so taking a moment here, looking around, and you can see, imagining it being still sunny out, you can see the sun coming through the leaves of the trees. Then just looking at this beautiful flora and fauna all around you, and even just seeing any sort of like creatures, some familiar. You can imagine like little chipmunks and squirrels and birds. But then at the same time, maybe you see some like other creatures that maybe they're like a little bit different. Or maybe you see some like butterflies, and maybe those butterflies are like flying around, squawking like crows. If that's what you're into, whatever works, keeping focus and walking through this forest. And as you do, you look towards you and you see a little hill. And at the top of this hill, you can see a figure standing, looking off into the distance, currently with their back towards you. And you can kind of hear within their hearts that they can know that you're there, but they're just kind of doing their own thing. And so this figure at the top of the hill, begin walking towards it as you continue to bring awareness to your sensations. And allow within your imagination for you to kind of choose how you wish to see the embodiment of this figure. And this figure, again, is a literal symbolic representation of the mother goddess, of Gaia, of the consciousness of the earth. How do you choose to kind of imagine it? Create that imagination, create that form within your head. Are you imagining it as just like, you know, a young woman in her 20s or 30s, so to speak? Are you imagining it as like an older woman, you know, like someone that's more of like the elder archetype? Are you imagining it even as like a young woman? Whatever you choose. Like you could even literally imagine it as like, you know, like literally like a teenager, whatever works for you. Something that you will connect to that reflects this like deep wisdom. And so as you walk towards them, I want you to begin kind of like hearing not just words, but just kind of like a voice beyond words. And you hear it within their heart. And you make your way all the way to the top of the hill. And now you are standing there with them by their side. And you are looking out over like a little bit of a valley still within the forest. And as you're standing here next to this being, next to Gaia, we'll just refer to them as Gaia in this moment, or even Sophia, however you choose to think of it. Allow yourself to just kind of be in their presence. And in this moment, allow yourself to open your heart to kind of hearing what they say to you, so you can kind of like create dialogue within your minds. And they explain to you how grateful they are to have you here. And in this moment, you're just kind of sharing in your joy and the fascination that you have for the world around you. And so, in this moment, the Mother Gaia, the goddess, however you choose to describe them, they begin leading you on a path through the forest. And so you walk side by side with them in this moment. And you may notice that you may be like kind of like having a bit of a conversation, but at the same time, maybe the conversation is literally just kind of in this stillness. It's in like saying very little to anything at all. And as you're walking through the forest, the Gaia, the mother goddess, begins to show you, just begins doing what she normally does, but begins interacting with the forest. You see them kind of like gently, kind of like going down on one knee, down onto the ground, and even just on both knees. And they take a moment there to just kind of like gently almost whisper to the earth. And as they do this, you can see like flowers begin to emerge. So within this moment, they're literally demonstrating to you this ability to birth life into existence. So you almost kind of like see them whisper, and then you see these like flowers kind of emerge. And then they kind of show to you, and again, they may be kind of like, there may be very little said, it may be just very kind of like telepathic heart communication. And they basically say to you that like, whatever I'm doing, you can do it too. So in this moment, allow yourself to just kind of like literally go down on two knees, and even just kind of like put your hands over top of the earth. And as you do, it's almost like you're calling forth the seeds of the flowers that are underneath. And in this moment, I want you to focus on energy kind of moving from your hand, coming from your heart, and imagine in this moment kind of like whispering to the flower underneath the soil and just kind of like breathing life into it. And as you do this, this flower slowly emerges from the ground, and it's like literally watching like a nature channel time lapse right in front of you. And look at the detail of it. Pay attention to it in a way that you perhaps have never paid attention to a single flower before. You look at it with these like new eyes. You look at it with this open heart, with this awe, with this wonder, with this magic. And the mother reminds you in this moment that with inside each and every single seed is the entire flower. And that with inside each and every single one of us is that which we are blossoming into. Within the seed exists the entire tree, the entire flower. And so imagine in this moment, you kind of whisper, breathing this flower into form as it grows and gets a little bit bigger, and then it opens up. You see like its petals expanding, and inside this flower, you may see like even more sacred geometry. And just really take a moment here and then allow yourself to even smell the flower. Really just kind of like smell it. And you can just like literally just be really, really connected with the texture of this moment, allowing every second of this meditation to just kind of deeply connect you to this wisdom within your heart, this connection within your heart. Beautiful. And so as you walk through the forest a little bit further, gently just kind of imagining yourself kind of even like touching different things, touching different objects, different parts of the forest. And then the mother invites you to be able to find a good tree. And the mother kind of like shows you, she hugs a tree. And in this moment, the tree is so big that you're going to actually walk up to the same tree as her, and you're both going to put your arms around the tree. And the mother basically tells you in this moment, she says that every tree has its own breath. And when you hug a tree, you can literally, this is like a cheat code, not a lot of people know this, you can synchronize the rhythm of your breath with the rhythm of the breath of the tree. And this is something you can literally do in real life. So in this moment, imagine yourself gently hugging this tree. And if you want, you can gently even like give a little bit of a gentle hug to yourself right now if you choose, or even just put your hands on your heart. And so imagine yourself putting your arms against this tree as you look up and you see the beautiful texture of this tree. And here, for the next few moments, I want you to kind of like really, I'm going to stop talking and really just kind of drop into this space. And I want you to kind of really slow your breath down to the point where it echoes the rhythm of the breath of the tree. And for you to do this in a way where it really connects you with like the spirit of the forest, the spirit of the earth, the spirit that is symbolically represented within Mother Goddess, Gaia. So, as you hug the tree, we'll take a few deep breaths here together, and then I'll let you just kind of continue this on your own. So, really kind of breathe in a way that may be a little bit different to you, but really breathe deep. So, like deep inhale, exhale, inhale, deep and slow, exhale. Feeling this texture of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. You feel your body relax. Co-regulating, matching the rhythm of the breath of the tree. Closing your eyes within your imagination, feeling the spirit of the tree, feeling the spirit of the forest. Stay here. I'm just going to stop talking, and as you do this, I want you to be able to listen. This tree has a message for you in this moment. Listen. What does it have to say? Breathe here for the next few moments. Allow yourself to relax. Be present. Go ahead. Beautiful. Take a moment here to even express your gratitude for the tree. What do you want to say to it? And as you say something to the tree, you're literally saying something to like all of nature in this moment. And just inviting this rhythm into your heart. The separation between you and the tree is simply an illusion. You and the tree are very much relatives, one and the same. Branches of a bigger tree, unified within a field. Speak to the tree. What do you have to say to it in this moment? Something of gratitude. Beautiful. Gently imagine yourself here. When you're ready, slowly release your hug from the tree. Take another look up to it. Just kind of allow yourself to be in awe of this moment. We'll move into the conclusion of the practice of the meditation. As we do this, imagine yourself standing in front of the Mother Goddess, this beautiful archetype. And in this moment, if you feel comfortable, imagining her gently putting her hand like on your heart. And in this moment, gently inviting you to put your hand on her heart. And then you kind of put your other hand on each other's hand on your chest. So basically you have like one, so you can do this right now, where imagine putting one hand on your heart and then just kind of holding your other hand up gently in front of you. If you want, you can keep your hands on your lap, wherever's comfortable. And in this moment, just take an opportunity here to really just kind of like breathe with the mother in this moment. And she, in this moment, speaks to you, reminds you of your gifts, reminds you of your purpose to be the gardener, the guardian, the steward, the teacher, the student, to allow you to be the ambassador for the voices of the spirits, for the voices of the forest. And allow her to just kind of like gently pour, like almost like a Reiki energy over your heart. And you can visualize kind of like this beautiful green golden energy moving through your body. Breathe it in. And as you connect with her heart as well, allow your rhythm to just gently just kind of synchronize. Beautiful. Imagine yourself eye gazing with her right now. Look her in the eyes. Look deeply into her eyes. What do you see? Even seeing like the cosmos within her, seeing it as you. And you realize in this moment, literally in this moment, that you two are not separate, that you are literally of the same being, that you yourself are an incarnation of this same archetype. It is within you. You in yourself are many ways also Mother Gaia, also Mother Earth, also the spirit of the forest. So feel it in your heart and allow it to just kind of activate like a memory inside of you where you're just like, oh yeah, I was asleep and now I'm waking up. And in this moment, I want you to be able to receive any words from her. She has something to say to you, something very powerful. What does she say to you in this moment? And it may just be silence. Beautiful. And in this moment, I want you to be able to say something to her. And I also want you, if you choose, to make a promise. Say a promise to her in this moment. Something that can be like fairly general. Say a promise to her in this moment. Something relative to your duty to be able to help make a difference. To help stand for her. To help stand for us. What do you promise in this moment? Beautiful. Gently releasing your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Put your hands on your heart and imagine yourself concluding this practice, concluding this moment, concluding this interaction by gently giving a hug with this Mother Goddess. And again, just kind of really feeling this deep hug, even like for those of you who are imagining it as like kind of like the elder archetype, even just really feeling almost as if it's like a hug from your grandparents. And really just kind of feeling it and feeling how proud they are of you in this moment. And let this meditation, whatever it was for you, let it fill your heart. Let it nurture your heart. Let it heal something deep within you. Let it remind you of how powerful, how strong you are, how loved you are. Beautiful. Awesome. And so squeeze a little bit tighter. Get a little bit more out of that hug. Breathe it in. Nice big exhale. Nice big sigh. Gently imagine yourself releasing that hug. Put your hands relaxed wherever you're comfortable. Imagine looking into their eyes one more time and they kind of say like, okay, it's time for you to like go back, but I will always be with you. The journey is still ahead. You've got this. Thank you. And so from here, imagining you and the Mother Goddess kind of just looking out into the forest, looking out over this landscape, this beautiful landscape, reminding yourself of your promise, reminding yourself of the words of inspiration, allowing it to fill your heart, feeling this like green energy inside of you, deep within your heart, deep within your core. Beautiful. May this activate something within inside of you a little bit more. A call to action, a call to purpose, a call back to your own heart. And from here, reminding yourself you can return to this moment at any time beyond this practice, beyond this meditation. So from here, taking a picture with your mind, taking a screenshot, creating like a save file, like a video game, be like, okay, save, checkpoint, bloop, I can return here later. And from here, we shall gently begin to bring awareness back to our physical body. Slowly, as we do this, thanking the Mother Goddess, be like, thank you, Mother Goddess, until next time, I love you. I love you too. And slowly from here, bringing awareness back to our physical body as we slowly wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Good job, everyone. All right. Take a moment here, get a drink of water. As we're moving into the conclusion part of the meditation, we're a little bit short on time today, so we might not get into our full chakra practice. But we'll stick around and we'll chat a little bit more. Take a moment here, just kind of like take it easy, calibrate yourself, bring yourself back, drink some water, and go ahead, leave some comments down in the chat. What message did you hear? What message came through from the tree? If you want to share that, did you share with the tree? What message came through from the Mother Goddess? whatever you want to be able to share in this moment, and we'll read some of that in the chat. For those of you who are able, go ahead, gently stand up. We'll just do a quick little shake. Now that we were just sitting down for a while, it's important to just kind of bring a little movement. If you want to stay seated, that's totally fine. But again, just take a moment here. Like my leg falls asleep when I sit there. So again, shake it up. Just bring a little bit of movement. We'll read some more of the comments. Good job, everyone. If you guys enjoyed that, drop an 1111 in the chat. That was an awesome practice. So from here, just follow my lead. Deep, gentle inhale. Exhale, go. Shake it up a bit. Do that again. Inhale. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Awesome. All right, quick dragon roar. Stand as if you're going to kick a soccer ball. Deep inhale, exhale. Nice big roar. Let it be like a roar of empowerment or a roar of release. Deep inhale, follow my lead. Exhale, go. Like we're going to change the world. Yeah. Do that again 2 more times. Inhale. Shake it up 1 more time. Inhale. Yeah, go team. Bring yourself back to stillness. Just take a moment here. Keep your eyes open if you're a little bit dizzy. And just breathe. Beautiful. When you're ready, go ahead, bring yourself back down to standing. We're going to conclude the practice of the meditation just with a very quick chakra practice. And then again, we just have the 1 hour time schedule for the Instagram, but for everybody else, we'll stick around a little bit longer. So a quick version of the chakra practice. If you're brand new, I apologize. This is going to be a little bit of a quick lesson. The chakras are these spinning discs of energies like water moving through our body. As we practice the mantras, it helps kind of spin the disc, helps the water move fluidly. Follow my lead. Deep inhale, the sound E. E. A. A. Heart. O. O. Pulmonary. Ah. Solar, U. Sacral, M. Root, S. Let's go through one more time real quick. Again, if you're brand new, I apologize. I know this is like a super quick version. So inhale again, real quick. E. A. O. Beautiful. All right. Concluding the practice as a 1 hour meditation, just take a moment here, close your eyes, concluding your practice with gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up, thanking the team, thanking me, thanking the space, feeling this energy move through your body, this rainbow energy just amplifying your field. May you carry this momentum, carry this consciousness, carry this love with you throughout the rest of your day into all of what you are still doing. So beautiful. Gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Awesome. All right. So again, for those of you who are tuned in, we stick around a little bit longer. We do a little bit of Q&A. I just have to finish up the broadcast for the 1 hour version on Instagram. I'd love to hear your comments. How was that meditation for you? What messages did you have? So we're going to read those on the YouTube comments in the next little bit. So stick around. But if you guys are on your way, if you're heading out, if you're just here for the 1 hour practice, sending you guys so much love. Thank you again for joining in. Again, please feel free to connect further with the community by joining our team chat. You can join on Patreon with a monthly micro contribution to be able to help connect as a leading member and support the ongoing work that you do. Tune in tonight for our live team podcast, Free Flow Conscious conscious discussion, 8 p.m. EST every Thursday. And again, you can find the link through my profile and all that good stuff. So join us again once we are back here Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fridays are extra special edition. Bring a friend. Thank you so much for joining in. The Light Guardian within me sees and honors the Light Guardian within you. Sending you so much vibes, so much good love. Awesome. Until next time, I will see you in the future. For everyone else, stick around. We got more coming your way. So again, I'm just restarting the broadcast now. All right, so just gotta post Instagram and then we'll restart. So again, I can see there's a lot of comments in the chat. Yeah, do you guys like that one? How was that for you? I think it was a good one. I think it was pretty cool. So all right, just gonna restart the Instagram feed here. 69. Okay. We're doing meditation. Okay. All right, restarting the Instagram feed. All right, aloha and welcome to those of you who are watching this in the future on Instagram. This is our post-meditation chat. We did a really cool meditation today where we connected with the spirit of Mother Earth. It was really, really fun. If you missed it, go check it out. This is our post-meditation chat. We're gonna explore a little bit more and read some of the comments of how that meditation was for people. So thank you again. If it's your first time joining in, drop a 333 in the comment just to be able to let me know. Again, for those of you who are just joining in, maybe on TikTok, we just got done the primary part of our meditation. So now we're just going to hang out a little bit longer and read some of the comments in the chat. So awesome job, everyone. That was amazing. All right. Okay. Going all the way back. All right. Felicia. Let me see. Oh, there's still comments all the way back. All right, Sarah says, oh, this is beautiful. I was a child and Gaia was holding me so tight the entire time. Wow, that's powerful, Sarah. I never would have thought to encourage you guys to think of yourself as changing your form. Very, very creative. Good job, Sarah. Lily, thank you for the words. Beautiful. Felicia says, I was bawling at certain points but was needed. I might have to save a lot for the team chat. I don't even know where to begin. I have so much to say. That was so wonderful and therapeutic. Beautiful. Awesome. I love that idea where it's and I'm not making light of the situation, for some of you, you guys tuning into these broadcasts, it can be very cathartic and therapeutic. I'm not saying I'm a therapist, but the experience of what we're doing here with the meditations is therapeutic, in the sense that it's just kind of giving you a chance to reflect, giving you a chance to relax, giving you a chance to release. By definition, that is therapy, So no, I appreciate you guys showing up because again, it's your choice to be here, right? So thank you. I'm glad that again, me just doing my thing is helping you. That's why I do this. So I love the idea that there's I don't know the full impact of me doing these broadcasts. I'm just on one end doing this. You guys are on the other end. But for some of you, you guys are taking part in these broadcasts and you're yo, this is transforming me. This is healing me. This is changing me and stuff like that. So that's where your feedback is always super, super fascinating to me as well. To those of you tuned in on TikTok, thanks again. If you guys want to jump over to YouTube, that's where the primary chat is. So make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube and then you can join in with the chat there. All right, okay, I'm just gonna read some of the comments here. So we will I'll be doing Q&A relative to the comments. We're not necessarily doing general Q&A relative to the meditation right now. So Erica says, I am sitting outside connecting with the earth and sun. Beautiful. Lily says, I got pulled away with my mother, Gaia. We did some personal healing. Deep. My heartbeat became stronger and she showed me the power to me. Beautiful. Erica, tears in my eyes. I am in love. Beautiful. Reframe Queen says, my promise. I told her I'd protect her. Awesome. Good answer, Reframe Queen. That was a... that was the answer essentially that was kind of being evoked from within all of us to kind of make a promise to stand for her, right? So Erica says, I promised Mother Earth I would support her rise to ascension in the best way I can. Absolutely. There you go. The Mother Earth gave me peace and tears. I think that I'm just reading the emoticons. Morphic said, the last chakra sound be hard sometimes. The sound, yeah, it's a different one. Inner Flame, I show her love every day as my ancient spirit conjure together. Beautiful. Star Soul, I promise I would carry the frequency of Gaia and my connection to heart in my day-to-day life. Awesome. Well said. I love reading your guys' comments. And again, just by us reading the comments, it helps us kind of like hear it and reflect it and actualize it. So again, that's the thing, right? Like it's like doing these meditations, but then it's also like the embodiment of the meditation. It's not like, hey, it was like, you know, you turn off a TV show and then it's like, it's over. It's like, no, what we do here, it's literally like carrying our, it's staying with us, it carries with us, it changes something, it like activates our DNA. Like I feel like I should just like put that in the tagline. It's like, tune in for our meditations and it will activate your DNA, like as if that's what it is that we were doing. I mean, kind of, I don't know. You tell me, is your DNA activated as a result of these meditations? I don't know. Erica says, I didn't know that you can experience breathing with trees when you hug them. I'm going to practice feeling that. Yeah, 100%. The breathing thing with the trees, like I encourage you guys to go do that. Like you can do that 100%. Go hug a tree. And it's this practice of co-regulation. So when you hug a tree, allow yourself to really just kind of like feel its biorhythm. Like this is a real thing. Feel its biorhythm. It has like a heartbeat to it, an energetic heartbeat. And when you can come aware of that heartbeat, then again, you can allow yourself to just kind of like synchronize with it and allow it to just kind of be felt within inside of you. It's really, really powerful. It's a great way to be able to relax. Like cuddling trees is actually really powerful. It's the same way when you cuddle someone, it kind of helps you relax. When you cuddle a tree, it also helps you relax because your energy, like your rhythm matches their rhythm. So feel the heart pound. 1111, absolutely. Sarah says, I was internally bawling. Beautiful, Sarah. Thank you for sharing. Felicia said, went outside to my little spot. I have to try and send pictures to the team chat. Beautiful. Mother Gaia, you are the reason I belong and believe. Awesome. Julia, you are all beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Julia. Reframe Queen, beautiful experience. Thanks a lot, Brendan. Thank you all for the sacred space. Absolutely. Thank you guys for helping make it. Felicia, I can't wait till I sort out all the feels to tell you all more about the experience today. Awesome, Felicia. Yeah, take your time with it. Like if any, like another thing is like, if you guys did that meditation, like let this be a prompt for you to journal, you know, like this could almost kind of like be a spark for you to do like a big journal entry or something like that. Like there might be something more for you to be able to continue. Like the meditation will kind of be an ongoing thing based on your own practice of reflection. Text, my body felt this stillness, something that felt foreign. Text, thank you for sharing. Yeah, and I hope that even just in doing that, that really did help you kind of drop into this deep space of stillness and peace, serenity, bliss, awareness, consciousness. That's what it is. That's like feeling consciousness, an ocean of consciousness. I like saying consciousness how David Lynch says it. That's how David Lynch, he's like when he talks in videos that I saw like years ago, he's like, it's like, we are in an ocean of consciousness. We are all consciousness. Like that's my David Lynch impersonation. Kind of sounds like him actually. I've never tried that before. So anyways, drop a 777 in the chat if you guys thought my David Lynch impersonation was good, or maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about because you've seen the videos of him talking about consciousness. Anyways, Felicia, so I already had the memorial pineapple for me from my late friend, and he was the one I was saying always said, go hug yourself, and then of course hugging ourselves in the meditation. Beautiful. Mary said, Mary, thank you for the love. Dandelion, such a beautiful practice. Grateful to be here as usual. All we are one, we are love. I am safe and strong like the tree. Beautiful. Thank you again, everyone. Again, if you guys are heading out on your way, just sending you guys so much love. I'm not expecting everyone to stick around. Like you guys sticking around, this is just like optional at this point, right? But if you guys are leaving, go ahead, feel free to leave some gratitude in the chat. There's quite a few. We're getting to the point where again more people are joining, so there's more comments. I just remind everyone to be very concise with your comments. Like don't try to make every comment like relative, and then that way it just makes it easier for me to go through it. I'm gonna paint the visuals I experienced, says Sarah. Beautiful, Sarah. I would definitely encourage you to do that. Text, I could only see colors and outlines. That's awesome. Reframe Queen, totally therapeutic. Absolutely. You guys laughed at the butterfly crow. Yeah, did you like that the callback to the butterfly crow? We thought that was just like a thing in itself, and then it ended up working its way into the meditation. Tammy, thank you so much for joining in on TikTok. Again, if you guys are tuned in on TikTok, make sure you're tuned into my YouTube. That's the primary chat. You can find my YouTube through my profile link. So, Inner Flame, Mother Gaia said she birthed me with purpose, and her gentle love was a deep pulling on my tongue. Awesome. And then a bird cacawed in real life. Trippy. Synchronicity. Absolutely. Transformational healing. Felicia, seriously, dude, words do not do justice how life-saving finding these broadcasts again has been. It's like coming home again to my star family. Awesome. Felicia, thank you so much. Your words mean so much. Inner Flame, I promise to protect Mother Gaia as you have cradled me in your roots and sprouted me like a rose. You're watching me grow. Thank you for always loving me and guiding me. Beautiful. Felicia says, yes, there was a lot of apologizing on behalf of the humans, and she reminded me not to feel useless. Being just one person, one can spark so much, let alone when working with others, and keep going. Awesome. Lily doing her gardening today. Sarah, I promise to be kind to myself every day and all powerful in all things I will do for the collective. Beautiful. All right, okay, I'm just kind of skimming through. I might not read every single comment. You guys like my David Lynch impersonation? I guess. Once we reach 177 on TikTok, I'll do like all sorts of weird meditations for you guys. So we can do like a David Lynch meditation. We can do an Arnold Schwarzenegger meditation. Connect with your breath. You're so present right now. How do you feel the universe? I've been practicing. Anyways, Felicia, big message. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Remember how much I am really going through, and all my stress and grief is justified. But there is hope too. Yeah, I was kind of within my own, I was kind of feeling this kind of like message that even though like the Mother Earth, like from a bigger perspective, it's like, oh my God, you know, like she's getting her butt kicked. And then at the same time, the Mother Earth kind of has this like really kind of like serene calmness where they're just kind of like it's okay. Like the Mother Earth is like, I can take it. Like, I can take it for you, you know, like, it's okay. This is actually part of the birthing process. You know, it's kind of like the same thing where like with a mother who's giving birth, complain about the birth. Like, would they be like, oh, like would they hold resentment to the child because the birthing process hurt? Like, no, not really, right? So it's like, we're going through the birthing process. So in the same way, the Mother Gaia is like, I can take it. Like I can do this for you. I am doing this for you, and it will be okay. Like this is actually a part of like something that we are doing for ourselves. Like Mother Earth, like basically like even when you look at like all the things happening in the earth, it's like Mother Earth like caught a cold and basically told all the humans, you know, like stay inside, think, reconnect, and let's look at ourselves from a new perspective so that we can learn how to love each other on a deeper level, so to speak. So it's very, very powerful when you start looking at like the earth as like this literal conscious organism, and we're just like cells on it or something like that. So if you guys can't hear me on TikTok, well, I guess you can't hear me telling you can't hear me. You should be able to hear me. I don't know. Someone said on TikTok they can't hear me, but I think it's just their volume. All right, okay. I'm just getting caught up. The butterfly crow will be our next mascot. Okay, if you say so. Now you want to draw the butterfly crow hybrid. Okay, guys, you guys are just really going all out on the butterfly crow. That's all right. So one day Arnold is going to showcase his Brendan impression. Oh man, what the hell is a Brendan impression? I don't even know what that is. Hi, I'm Brendan. I like to meditate. Let's go meditate and change the world. Yeah. Is that what I sound like? You tell me. I don't know. Anyways, my local crow family just landed in front of me. Oh, beautiful, Felicia. You summoned the crows here today. All right, team, we're going to get close to wrapping this up. So just a couple more minutes, reading any comments. Go ahead, express some gratitude. If you guys have any quick questions relative to the meditation, let me know in the comments. Erica, the laughter meditation comedy hour featuring Brendan. Yeah, essentially that's it. Like I said, this is like a variety show. So I hope you guys really appreciate like the value of the energy that we're putting into this. Where again, like seriously, like me making it lighthearted is actually like a part of the idea that like it creates a mental association within your mind where it's like, last time I tuned into these broadcasts, it made me smile and I laughed and I really enjoyed myself. I'm going to tune in again and I'm going to practice meditation again. So, okay, are you ready to change the world? Let's all meditate together. All right. That's my Andy Kaufman impersonation. I mean, that wasn't the best. That's what Andy Kaufman does. He kind of talks like that sometimes. Andy Kaufman is like seriously an inspiration for me, for those who aren't familiar. And Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman. Go watch that movie. What is it? My Name is Jim. Was that the name of it? Where it's like the story of Jim Carrey about how he was acting as Andy Kaufman. It's super meta. It's super meta. But Andy Kaufman is a super really cool inspirational guy. Him and Bill Hicks. Stay tuned. I got a little gift coming for you guys a little today. Something I'm going to be working on. It's a little Bill Hicks theme. So don't want to give it away too much. All right, beautiful. Sarah says, so grateful for finding this space. Awesome. Grateful for your beautiful souls. Natasha, grateful for you all. And the butterfly crow. Butterfly crow tribe forever. we have to go into our chrysalis so that we can emerge as the butterfly crow. That's so stupid, but I like it. All right. That's like our like we'll just go we'll play with like any sort of animal. So I mean, again, it's like wolf tribe, butterfly crow tribe, wolf tribe forever, wolf tribe, butterfly crow tribe forever. So awesome. Cynical, thanks for joining in. Asking for like quick advice on what to do to go through the awakening. Honestly, like tune into these meditations and connect with community, and just allow yourself to be around other people that are on a shared path, and allow yourself to just be really patient. Practicing meditation is great. Another thing you want to focus on is like the basics, the physical vessel, the physical body. So really pay attention on creating balance for like your food, your diet, your exercise, sleep, sunlight, water, meaningful social interactions. Those are the most important things. Stay curious, connect the dot, and allow yourself to just kind of let the process unfold. But definitely connecting with community is very important. So I appreciate you asking that. So again, if you connect to my profile link, you can connect to my YouTube, watch our past broadcasts. Tonight, reminder, who here's tuning in for the broadcast tonight? Reminder, leading members, like let me know in the team chat if you're planning on joining on air. Like I need you guys to let me know ahead of time. That way so we can just get an idea of the numbers. Tonight's team live podcast, free flow conscious discussion, 8 p.m. EST tonight. Drop an 888 in the chat if you're planning on tuning in tonight or like joining on air. So, all right, okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. So again, I'm just doing questions relative to the meditation. So again, for any other like Q&A stuff, we definitely do have time for that in other broadcasts. But for now, we're just gonna wrap it up. Quick reads. Go read like Celestine Prophecy. Go read The Alchemist. Go read Eckhart Tolle. Go read Dolores Cannon. Go read whatever your heart calls you to. There's really like no limit. There's a lot of stuff out there. Felicia says, oh, I also have been doing this from an inset on a rock wall on a cliff facing the mountain and the road as well, so you can see all the passing by and across the road on the lake. Oh, that's beautiful. That sounds like a dope place to do it, Felicia. I wonder if my neighbors would be like, what is she doing? All right, so again, tonight is our live team meditation, our team podcast. So again, the link is already in my YouTube channel, so just make sure you're subscribed, and I'll post it into the team chat. It's already there in the team chat. So again, for those of you who are leading members, you guys can join on air for that. And again, it's going to be a free flow conscious discussion. So it's not like one set topic. The practice is being able to just kind of like let the conversation naturally, fractally unfold. So beautiful. Awesome. Thank you, Natasha. Have a beautiful day. Beautiful friends. Feeling so effing blessed to be a part of the space. Blasting you all with infinite love. Awesome. Thank you, Natasha. Beautiful. Yeah, and other recommendations for books. Seth Speaks. Abraham Hicks. Yeah, so many recommendations there. All right. Okay. Beautiful. All right, team, we're going to wrap this up. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. When you are able to do so, please go ahead and sign up for the Patreon with a monthly micro contribution that helps make these broadcasts possible for the entire community and the value that we provide to be able to help support people on a global level. So again, you can find the Patreon link in the info on YouTube. If you're going to sign up for the Patreon in the future, like you want to sign up for the Patreon in the future, go ahead, drop a 777 in the chat just to be able to like let us know. And again, the feedback on that is just always valuable. And again, we're currently at 170, working towards our next target goal of 177. So again, if you guys want to connect to the Patreon, you can join as a leading member, join our private team space, join our collaborative work periods, join our on-air weekly weekly team podcast that we do. And again, to be able to get discounts for the shop and work with me as a conscious media creation coach. So lots of really cool stuff. It's a dope team to be able to connect with. And again, when you sign up on the Patreon, the contributions don't process to the first of each month. So literally, if you sign up today, you enter in your info, your credit card, etc., your PayPal, whatever you use, and you aren't charged like until July 1st. So that's basically just like the simplicity of how it works. So awesome. Thank you, Mystium Micklemore. Cool name. Awesome. Thank you for dropping the 777 in the chat. And again, for those of you who are new, we do these meditations Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're super powerful. Again, this is like literally just by you taking part in these meditations, like it will transform your life. It will awaken your consciousness. It will help you just kind of connect further with the team. It will open your heart. It will inspire your mind. And thank you again, everyone, for being a part of the team and for being so welcoming to those who are new. So beautiful. Felicia dropping the 777. Awesome. Felicia, looking forward to being able to have you signed up. Yeah, again, if you guys sign up today, like literally soon, then again, you can join in for tonight's on-air podcast, and it's going to be a good one. Looking forward to it. All right, team. Concluding this broadcast, we went a little bit longer today, but that's all right. So sending you guys so much love for all who wish to receive. Feeling so much blessed, so blessed to be able to have you here. So thank you for being a part of this team. May you carry this momentum with you beyond this practice. Go out into the world, go create your art, go clean your room, go into your garden, whatever it is you feel called to do. Feel free to even just invite one friend to be able to tune in to the ongoing broadcast, or at least just invite them to my profile. And again, feel free to connect to our team chat. The link is in the info below for those of you on YouTube, and also the information is in my profile link for those of you on TikTok and Instagram. And for those of you on Facebook, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube as well for future broadcasts. So beautiful. All right. Thank you again, everyone. Sending you so much love. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the team chat. Leading members, let me know if you're planning on joining on air for tonight. And yeah, for everyone else, we will see you around. As always, keep it shifty, and much love, peace, and wholeness. We'll see you in the future. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome day. You got this. All right. Just posting in here. And concluding broadcasts on all platforms. Facebook, YouTube. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.